Hey guys, what's going on? Carter here. This video is going to be a little bit different. This is going to delve into the history of my knife obsession, so to speak. And kind of the point of this video is to hopefully get everybody watching this to make a video like this of their own. I'm not going to do like a tag thing because that just never works out for me. But if you see this and you feel kind of inspired to do a similar video, that'd be really cool if you did. So this is the knife that started it all. Basically the knife that kick-started my folder obsession. It's pretty humble beginnings, as you can see. This is the knife right here. This is the knife that started me down the path of no return. This is the Kit Carson designed M16-14DSFG. It's a mouthful, I know. It's a CRKT knife. It is a flipper, more or less. G10 handles. I believe the blade steel's AUS-8. I could be wrong on that. It's got this cool coating on here. Now, before I go any further, let me go a little bit farther into my past. Now, when I was a kid, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, I was really into weapons, particularly ninja weapons, throwing stars, axes, katanas, stuff like that, sais, all the Mutant Ninja Turtle weapons, bow staff, things like that. Run around the neighborhood pretending you're in some kind of ninja clan or something. Recruit local kids to be in it as well. That kind of stuff. I had my Bud K catalog and my, a lot of Frost cutlery stuff. And that was about it. A lot of really cheap, deadly looking weapons I was into. Then I got older and other things took precedence. I'm just going to play with this knife while I talk. Hope you don't mind. Cars, friends, partying, girls, and then college, getting married, things like that. All kind of got in the way. I didn't have a lot of money, but I would still pick up knives. But usually I'd pick stuff up at Walmart, when I'd come across it. Maybe an Ozark Trail knife. Or maybe I'd be at Harbor Freight and I'd buy a machete for some reason. I didn't really need. I still own a machete, but I don't really need one. But anyways, I just see stuff that was cool for like $10 or whatever. But I didn't do anything serious about it until a couple years ago when I was into AKs a lot, and I was watching some video on YouTube of a channel that I subscribe to where that person had bought this knife, and it just blew me away. I had no idea that there could be such a cool looking, at least at the time I thought it was really cool looking, and it is, but such a cool looking huge folder, a 4-inch blade. Prior to that, my folder experience was really limited to some slip joints and some really cheap Spyderco knockoffs, little ones, little keychain knives, things like that. So the idea of a massive folder, a large folder, just was not my vocabulary until I saw this. And the second I saw this knife, I had to get it. And what's funny is at that time, which was just a few years ago, this was a pretty expensive knife for me. It was like, I think just under $60 shipped. I thought that was a lot of money to fork out on a knife. If you would have told me some of the money I spend on knives now, back then, I never would have believed it. Never in a million years would I have thought that anybody would pay that much money for a knife. But, that's how it goes. So yeah, this was a big, well, not big, but it was a pretty large purchase for a knife for me at the time. And really, this just kind of jump-started me into my collecting. If you've been watching my channel, you saw that I've put up a lot of stuff for sale, and I actually put up a very similar knife to this. It has a black handle, black blade. It's a drop point, not the Tonto. But I didn't put this one up for sale, and that's why. Because I think I'm probably always going to hold on to this knife just for that sentimental reason of getting me kind of really sparking my interest into knives again, and particularly large folders. This is what did it for me. So if you guys have a similar story, whether you still have the knife or not, you should post a video, do a response to this video, or maybe just leave a comment or something like that. That'd be really cool. Alright guys, I will go ahead and get on with my day and let you do the same. Take it easy, and I will talk to you later.